Hello. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Today, I want us to explore one thing, and it's probably something that is very uncomfortable to talk about. Sometimes you have to sell your car. Olumoddewo wetereze genda simanyi oli ambulance oli mukumalira mumalizi ba funeral service bebakuba akadde ka ambulance bana bantu betaga kuba mpya ku matama obalaba kato yadduka kukola ki owa funeral service abadduka kukola ki atubala mu magezi nabo emwe bagayi muli mutya. How is life going? Karege mukawulira. Ndi mu SC because Samsung zibuguma. Kati Samsung oyinofu okulaba ngojiwa a lot of air. Mate kubugumako. But I hope you guys are doing well today. Nechirabika IGP bwabala ba broadcasting abantu bavuga funeral service bano babajeka deme lyo kuba obugombe nvide gayi ngamanyi wa ambulance. How are you Martha Stewart Molimo Princess Akia Sami Central Forex Bika Gaitano badobuze Sichibule Reis Mugalasi Joshua muli mutya ono zino instrumento bazituwa tuzikubbe abarege bote bayina buzi ate balande takolujanye ngagenda mu studio mbezange ngoma poziza abanene mu government atebuzibye Akia tebuzibye musana okulaba. So nkukolere kigwe mzeyi he wanted to enter the road. Podcast starting soon. Yeah. Motoka yoji nguze 5 million yananga Akia ne motoka jiveko ne moja na milioni 10 sijikuwa ne motoka leave it ngoro juira kareke ka escom kawulira obanze nkawulira nze nkatuddemu nze bomfuna emoroka eye milioni 7 ngekola SC antu milioni 7, 8, 9, 10 esimu obuino kanika esi emirembe moroka eno je empa tosola ajifuna ku milioni 5 Princess Akia tosola ajifuna ku milioni 10 gojirabe bweseyeya. I even put new tires yesterday bengodawo ozanyisa milioni 5 nateke mpira ja mitwalo 7. Yeah, so today I wanted us to talk about when selling your car is the best option or deko kubigere or downgrading. I'm sure you guys have seen guys that have downgraded abadavuga kawundo. The next time nomusanga muprimo old model oba nomusanga mu 10, then after some time nomusanga zeyo mu kawundo. That's what I call downgrading. You come from a car that is presumably more prestigious, more expensive, to a car that is less prestigious or cheaper. And sometimes you do it because, well, in a moroka joina tojina komugaso, you need the money more than you need the car. The car Because majority of the time when someone downgrades, they are downgrading because the car they have or the car they had wasn't as useful as they thought it would be, or it did not make as big an impact as they thought it would make. So normally that's why people downgrade their cars. People don't downgrade business cars. Omuntu omusanga nga avudde okujjako ng'ekisibu kyafunye ky'amaanyi nti omuntu omusanze avuga forward agitunza adde ku elf. That's a very important, impossible thing. Very hard to say. I won't say impossible. It's very hard to find that someone sells their forward to buy elf. Someone will upgrade a business car. You get, like they say the elf to upgrade to a forward, but you get, but nkuguze seat rope. Njagiza ko seat rope yange ngoba mumpala namwe mumanyi ina misipite kiri comfortable kintu kyange kibadde mu cushion kiri comfortable kisabo Arthur, this Bamka care. I'm good. How are you, Bamka care? Otandika the business, man. Munalonda kadi mumanya gange. Na yono what taxi ngati sebubi nnyo. Era batufu bamuyimirize. Aba traffic no bali buli wamu. If you don't have a driving permit, if you drive recklessly, this is not your time. Because there are people that drive recklessly and they actually know that they drive recklessly. So when do you guys think someone should downgrade? And is it a wise thing? Because I've had people here on this very channel telling me that they will buy an expensive car because that's what their profession demands. Like for them, their profession demands that their profession demands Corona jireke kazi we Corona jireke jeso nywe new tires jireke ateka nemoroka ikambara kasteba ke mpide mipya bagigamba kikongituma wegenda ate we bana munge yange etambula kilomita 8 olunaku. How many cars do that? Okujakeza Uber and Uber cars zitambula wano mu kibuga because even taxis mpira gwange no kampono. Let me go to this next petrol station. Where you have shares affairs. Over petrol station is a tekuli ba mipira. Feri wafe tuli mu kigagga zone. Jebale baba. Ompira gwange oguli mu buutu ogwo. Gwatudde nkimanyi rimu ye nchafu. Mpira mupya naye gwagize. Soko gujeyo gulabe. Oyozeko mu rimu omwo. Nzigule mwe tojiza batho wala na seat rope yange ogira bari muntu nchafe kabanga katima kikabadde kaisa balese Toyota Auris mugo moroka empya baba naye moroka empya bampya era nago mubanja galamwe ku moroka empya rakuba sinatuukayo sagala kwewanika sagala afune moroka empya ate after some time njejjeko nzireyo mu Corolla njagala nemvuge moroka nga sidda mabega kati onzija mu Corolla eno ntwalawo ngenda bugenzi maaso mpira gwange guno mpya gwatudde anabadde envuga empira gino bagitaddeko kugulu nendo tuukeyo kanga ndaba omuka gugwamu nengujjako nenguteeka mu buutu so nkimanyi nena rimu gye naye nga bateekako nga ndaba nkyafu naye abasajja bagwagwa bali tebajoozezaamu. So my guy, when should someone downgrade their car? And probably wadovuga field and ogama nedda kasente kangene ngule bagita ata G-touring. So setekam so kengule G-touring field is okay ve wadovuga kawundo noga kangene ko hari yeri yasoka. Wadde olinyo ovuga Corolla 210 noga kangende ko Corolla namukadde 210. Why would someone Why should someone downgrade? Tulabe what your analysis is. So I stay in EXP, just seen exactly your Corolla, and I was like, this is Arthur's car. Hey, Corolla Mukaleke, Andrew, don't retract comments. Hey. So personally, I've downgraded before, and I came from a car that was okay. Churches. Kubawo
tukola kiito
okudwegala kukola ki
ogusibira munda
otya
gusiba kiraka oguba kiiso
ki ekisinga
gusibira munda kyekisinga kwawo wakagonoonye awo oguba tegonooneka naye kiiso kigonoona
ogusiba naki
nakiraka
nekyo ekyafunisa omupiira musumaali
kuno
guno omupiira ngenda kuguzaayo teeka mu buutu ngenda kugubaddiza naye senga nagulayo ku makya nadde nguzaayo oba nguzze nayo mugula abagaayi tewali kyagufumise teeka mu buutu nguzzeeyo nakaakati mwe nzizaayo omupiira gwa city oil tewali kyagufumise omupiira gulinga ogwazzeemu obuzzi akaki gulinga ogwazzeemu obuzzi olwati kasaawa mmeka saawa papa kankuweyo akaasa omupiira guddayo ku city tires kati kale siyinza vuga mupiira lunaku lumu ne gufuna damage eyo etali external eyo damage edda ku city oil touring gireke touring ate nayo mundu mmenye lwaki omupiira guno saagulabye ku makya. If I had seen it in the morning singa nakoze dda return. That's why you should buy tires from reputable oil. That's it, tires batampa mupiira gwange bawedde buggwi nabo. But anyway, I've downgraded before. I was telling you the story. Bwe nali nga nakagende kasangati when nalinga nakagende kasangati, that was my first car house. Ono no taxi ayimiridde alinda basaabaze. Taxi efudde. One of my friends told me that omuntu alina emmoroka emu anytime asobola okudda ku bigere. Emmoroka emudda ku bigere nga tewagipulaningira bagaayi bange ekyo tebakikulimba. And emmoroka emu bw'oba wa planning, normally I tell people you buy a car that you could probably buy 2 times. The security for that is that even when you go broke and probably you sell it cheap, you can buy a car that is probably cheaper than that but without pain. Okitegeera. Without pain. Banange bobo ina kyogoba nga jamu akwata. City oil tulumba. Sirabanga konze mupiira gwengula kwolo lwennyini because it was the very day nabadde mmanyi dream enchafu yemazeemu omukka gwange. Kumbe mupiira gwennyini kakati wano omuntu anywa omutwalo abatasobola kudda ku city oil akubamu akafaananya amafuta ge naye ng'ate omupiira guli more expensive than amafuta ag'omutwalo. I should have worked for that time. Downgrading is purely math, especially when you need more capital and you don't want bank loans, definitely. So when I had just moved to Kasangati, but I was happy. I was really happy. But I wasn't broke, but I didn't have capital. Ngeda innocent wagambi. And because of the capital issue, I decided that I would sell. So I sold my dudu. But when I sold my dudu, someone gave me some money. I used that money to buy a chibina. I kept some money from the part payment. I kept some money and then also injected money in my business. Uyo muntu narwawo n'okunsasula ne tukane mwedabira naye nga nevuga okitegeera ate nga nkyabanja ate nga nafuna ne capital. So normally downgrading is a math thing that when you it's not a good thing to buy cars emotionally. You need to buy cars with math so that when you have to let go of that car, it's also math. Okitegeera oleme kweremezaako mmoroka nga ate olina okuba nga ojejjako. Kamath kagasseko izoba tuli wano nga kamath tekagatta. Ono ngaatya nnyo genda bugenzi mulamu wa Pajero tamanyi ddirwe fakati olina oteekayo omukono just in case. When do you downgrade? Upgrading is purely money. But you guys have heard the thing when they say don't increase your expenses when your income increases. Watch it again. Don't increase your expenses when your income increases, but that's purely what people do every time people get more money, they increase their expenses. Watch it again. And that one I normally don't recommend. Ebo boy na kasente ko gwengo uli okuvuga emoroke enkadde obe emoroke ekuzeemu obe enamba enkadde kikumenya ne sente zo ine nyingi, you go ahead and buy. However, you need to also calculate nomanya there might be a time when you have to downgrade. You guys remember what happened in the lockdown. During the lockdown okumanyo bwavu bwaluma abantu. There is a person that sold their Alex, it was a UBA I think, yajituna million musanvu. He was looking for someone to give him 13 naye nga takola ki. Naye nga abantu bewe betaaga sente nga n'okudduukaako oyo okumuwola okitegeera. And during the lockdown, almost even the guys that had money did not have money theoretically. So you would not just walk to someone and ask them to lend you money. So that's what happened during the lockdown. And this person, he had 2 cars in the compound. Of course, he aina mukasente. And he simply decided that he would get someone to buy his car. Nenga Alex engeri fena tukimanyi nti Alex moroka ya beyimu. So he was literally looking for someone to give him 13 million. Nenga rozo omuntu amu million 13 alabika. Ngatalabika. So he ended up selling it to a broker, and I think the people that have cash, they get good things. So he sold it to a broker at 7 million. Ne broker agifulumya bwate ekikomera nga bamwe million 13 n'agaana. Ye broker because he has friends. Ate ne broker aleka naye sente yazeewula bwewozi. Lockdown yeyo yali nzibu nnyo. So you have to ngamba abantu, you don't have 20 tobera na million 2 ate n'ogula moroka ya million 18. It's a very bad thing because you may need cash. you may need cash. Someone here shared a story of a friend yagula emmoroka nga mpya nga ya bei n'atuuka okugitunda nga yeetaaga some capital naye nga teri amwana sente ze yagigula. And this happens. This is a common story. It's like you getting a windfall and you decide I'm going to build a storied house. Nenda zimba kalina because you've apparently gotten some money. Today you can get an Alex, but it will be very old. But during the lockdown you could get a very good one. But esawe na abantu balinamu akasente kaabwe alene moroka nazo zaalinnyamu ku bbeeyi. So it might be challenging. But during the lockdown, abantu bagula ebintu ebya layisi. But you can still get an Alex at 13. You can get the Alex at 13, but it might not be good. Things like that. But you can get. Me, I don't rule out things, because if someone can get an Alex at 16, then definitely there is someone that can sell it to you at. If someone can get at 16, then there is definitely someone that can sell to you at 13, depending on the condition they are in, how badly they need the money. Wefuula busy bannange. Neka jamu ko mukalaba nakomera weno nga wagenda bawakutte. Wagenda bano wakwatidde ddala. Pajero mini mugirabe etisse n'amanda. Tezanya, that one is 1000cc. But he has maintained it on the road if he still has the same engine. Naye kati akagenda mu yingini kiddala. Ero ina kanika kakanike kasigaze kubbala. Yeah. That car one. That one has money. You see, even works in UCC. I'm imagining. That one has some money. So downgrading. Have you guys, who of you guys has ever downgraded here? And why did you have to downgrade? Me, I personally, I've downgraded more than once. 2018, I had a Vitz, and I realized, because when I bought that Vitz, I had the plans of doing Uber part-time. So I did Uber. I did Uber between 2018 and 2020. So when I realized that it wasn't really something that brings in any more money, then I decided to downgrade. So I sold my Vitz. I had bought it 10 million in 2018. I sold it in 2020 at 9 million. After it made me some good money. And then I sold it, and I bought a Mark II Musota. Mark II yange Musota najigula raisi mukama katone mikisa jigwira abantu najigula raisi. But at that time I didn't even know I bought it very raisi. I bought it 4.5 and I paid 3 million cash, and I drove it nganyini ya jinguza bwe muwaye 10 bwe muwaye abiri like that. Yeah. And then the lockdown came, and then the reason why I downgraded my car, because the Morocco najitunde million mwenda, then I used 3 million for the Mark II. After using 3 million for the Mark II, I had a balance of 6 million, which I invested all in the business. And then the lockdown came and all my money went. So sometimes downgrading, you might think you're doing business, kumbe ngokola loss. So you can imagine a million kangako or millions zango mukaga ezo nezigenda just like that. Okitegeera nekajja mukano tikagala ntuke kusite oilo ndozambiireko wano sobola okwanguwa kuba waliwo humps zezireta kajja mukano. But have you ever had to downgrade, guys? And you guys, I want you to understand that some of the things that we hear people talking about are myths. They are merely myths. However, there is one myth that I've proved to be right. One thing that people normally say, tota chisumuluzo. You guys, abasajja, you've heard of that. Totanga chisumuluzo. The moment you hold the key, totanga chisumuluzo. You've also heard of this thing: if you sell land, buy land. If you sell a house, replace the house. Majority of the time, that thing is true. Like mwebagayi mwangwe namwe ate mwebagayi katero kanjigirize banabo ku for the love of cars bwoba ovuga ngodda side eri ngoyo wa kirole gyalaga ekkubo livuga olidde makati oleka abadda gyotadda basigale nga bo bagenda but I'm not going to take that route kati wali clogged. A lot of cars are going there, so I'll go this other side. You downgrade or bang in a main. Wow, let me see. Main tambula. Main tambula. Let me go main. It is normally nearer, but the reason why people bavuga panyezo it's because of the traffic jam. Nekati wanosida wauka jam kangende direct way. Pajero yoanya. Hey, hi Salmin. How are you? So when was that? Mwabavuze ku motoka. Have you ever downgraded or you've never had a reason to downgrade? And if such a time ever comes, are you ready for it? Because it's important. The Baganda say, if you're chasing a fellow man, don't use all your energy. Remember, you may have to come back running. That's in Uganda. So okujja konga you have a lot of passive income businesses. If you're single double income only and your incomes are not that much, breaking the loan omukisa gumukutte teri bagira kakamoto koboka tisenyo. First of all, that's nemunda inamu abantu mukaga. He has like 6 passengers in that thing, 900cc. But I think this guy is driving it like that because he knows it's going to break down very soon and he won't be able to drive it. So while it can move, he will use it, milk it. But he's breaking the law. That's not allowed. But I think munene Obama nyo munene manye bintu bya Uganda bya gamba no kati wataina gamba no, you have to obey the law. There's the time Manafandi arrested me for having things in my car, my personal things. Guy was telling me but it's not allowed to worry about Dodge Tekako with commercial, and I told him these are my things, private things. Yeah? He threatened to receipt me. I told him receipt me. I know I cannot argue, but I will not give you nguzi because I said that in my heart. So it doesn't matter how much income you have coming in right now. It doesn't matter how much money you have at hand. If you're going to buy a car, it's important for you to remember that there might come to a time when you really need cash. That's why it's important that you don't finish all your money by buying a car in it. Now, we also have to understand that, especially if you're renting, which take it, I've seen so many motivational speakers tell guys that don't build a house before you have a running business. Majority of those motivational speakers are living in their own houses. They have built. But they are busy telling you not to build. Yet for them, they have secured their living. So if you're renting, especially, just know, for you, you're renting and you have houses that other people are probably also renting. Because I have friends of mine that are doing like that. But he has rented the houses out and he has decided to rent. So the rent money that comes from your houses pays your rent. That's something. You see that primo there? Pre-purchase inspection. He has driven it and is still happy with it. If you start that car and start moving, ebikusiiwa nga bijjanga ng'omubiri gukusiiwa. Naye pajere badde guys, pajere badde. Kapajero kabadde. Eka baba mu kyalo. Aye. Nga bakusanga. Oli mabega wa moroka yasisirwenda obinyumi otya. Ni abba naye yalingambe daddy that car is very small, go in front. Oli mabega wa moroka yasisirwenda. Namely, city oil is very near, but when you have something you want to accomplish, it's very far. Very, very far. I was reading an article in Daily Monitor. They said ekikazi kya grand, ekizibu kya grand is ground clearance. But Mark II Grand is not, that doesn't have bad ground clearance. I don't know what that person was writing about. The only issue with Mark II Grand is that it's a rear wheel drive car. The ground clearance is okay. The ground clearance, and most of those cars actually have even big tires. You can lift it up, but it's not recommended because the Moroka performance car, you're risking your life. But Mark II Grand has good ground clearance. And my Corolla, I think my Corolla has good ground clearance. You don't buy a sedan and expect it to be like that SUV RAV4 Maso. The Mark II Grand is okay. The only problem with the Mark II Grand is that it's rear wheel drive. Yeah, that's the only issue. UAF yard money because those RAV4s are UAY, which is a long way from UAF. Downgrading. And downgrading is in particular is about cars. You leave your space, your new model, you buy a space, your old model, you use some command somewhere. Or you simply downgrade because I've seen someone that wanted to downgrade. She left Kaunda and went to the old Harrier just because she wanted to. They topped her money, she took it and took a Kaunda old model because she felt the Harrier old model because she felt the Kaunda wasn't as strong as the Harrier old model. Apparently, she said that she had admired the Harrier old model and wanted to drive it. So she willingly did better. So I've seen people downgrading not because of money, but simply because they want to drive those cars. And we have also seen guys that buy what they call vintage cars, and they buy them very expensively. Chirudu. I don't see a Chirudu by the way, but never meet a Chirudu. This is Kawempe Hospital. I know a lot of guys that because this is literally free. Your woman can deliver for free here. To motivate the people working on your person. Nayenga delivery is free here because it's a national referral hospital. Actually, I have a friend of mine who used to tell me Arthur nze nzaala nyina omusawo ankolera ku bakazi bange abazaalisiza mitwalo 10. I'm speaking like I've never seen anyone that pays 100,000 and delivers a baby which hospital, but he does. Kasipasi yako in front Martha ategekemeka kasipasi kweye namba ali mu million 2.5 kweye namba 2.25. Those things babu sera naye ate bwina resale value, people want them. Kale kati tuyingidde bwayise kajamu kabaddeyo naye kabadde tekakanga kiri awo. And by the way, I'm still in SC. Why I keep talking about my SC, I want to motivate you guys. Tobalaga gula bimotoka gule motoka ngenfufu bwe kwate bugu mbwe likwata, you can put SC embeera netambula bulungi. Naye wagiyita kiruddu network kati ebuza comment zange sikyaziraba anyiwemu ka time. Downgrading sometimes is inevitable. Sometimes you can actually downgrade from having 2 to 3 cars to having 1 car. That's still downgrading. Or what was the kubigere niyobo downgrading okitegeera. And one thing you need to try as much as possible going on to try olimegula moroka nga tonetegeka. Togula moroka nga tonetegeka. I've seen plenty of people from this channel that come to buy cars nga tebamanyi na kuvuga. Now, when someone has come with their 400 and handed it to me, I can say that kusika kuwakanya. But I wouldn't advise that you buy a car nga tomanyi kuvuga moroka. And I've seen many of them. Bwoba manyimu ng'osobola ogisimbula ng'olina permit, it's okay. But many people came to buy cars nga tamanyi motoka, talina permit, okitegeera. I find that it may not be a very good, very wise decision for you. Okitegeera. Because ideally you're not even ready for psychologically to own a car. Okitegeera. So it's important that you first go, if you need to go to driving school, go to driving school, get your driving permit, and then come and buy your car. Naye bw'ojjanga bw'ojjogula emmoroka nga tomanyi. Good evening, Abby. Yakali very durable kasipasi. Kile ekimoroka kati ekireeta jamu tekimanyi nti nzizaayo mupiira. Kyali anguye nzizeeyo omupiira gw'abano bampa omulala akijja kunnuma nnyo ne sibasanga. Because bw'oguzaayo Monday, omwana yakola Nissan Fugga ogiraba ate yagiwanika oba yagikola biki eri waggulu eti n'emipiira n'agiwanga minene. Abaana bakola emmoroka zaabwe. Waliwo omwana yakola kasale kali UHU. See, not UHU these days. The UHUs when UHU was the last one. The first UHU during Amin's time. Ati mbalangere gye nkubamu kajjaamu kano nkayitemu. Bye. Downgrading Nissan Fugga, why so cheap? Maintenance is high, resale value is low. So even when you have a Nissan Fugga and it's very nice, who is going to buy it? People want Primo, they want Mark X, they want Crown. You're selling a Nissan Fugga, who is going to buy it? Mansur, how are you? Downgrading, banange mwe guy, unless you have a commercial car. Oro neighbor wange wanavuga Nissan naita kwa kutunula mu kisaawa, tamanyi diru echamuka. Yeah, extra iro zino. batutadde muzeeyi tugende. Of course I know I'm in the wrong lane naye naye bagitadde tugende bayaayi kali no wayinza waliwo wa traffic atugaana okugenda essaawa eyo. Efuga enywa nnyo. And yeah, of course it's 2.5 litre. It's 2.5 litre. Erina kubanga enywamu. The services you provide, can someone pay installments or full payment on the car? Now, this is what happens. If you're going to buy a car, if you want to buy a car in installments, which I highly don't recommend, you go find a place that will give you a car in installments. Because if you're going to buy a car in installments, you really literally don't have a lot of choices. You're buying from just the people that are accepting to give you installments, which take again. So you go find a place that's willing to give you installment payment, and then I come do inspection for you, which take again. But just understand that if you're going to buy a car in installments, it's going to be much more expensive. A car that would cost you 13 million cash, you may end up paying 18 million if you're paying installments. That's one thing. That's one reason why I don't recommend people buy cars in installments. It may not be as friendly as you want it to be. Which take it. Normally, I recommend that you collect all your car money, go buy a car. Which take it. But I also don't recommend you buying a car in all your car money that you have collected. If you have 10 million, don't buy a car of 10. Look for a car of 6 or 7. Which take it. And I think because I give you guys this advice, that's why people lie to me. Ajanga ina million abiri za budgeting de moroka naga nyina 12. And na kulumya omutwe no mga moroka million 12 jabambi naga tugende tuzilabe. You go see all the 12 million cars and the person doesn't like them because in his mind he remembers that he has 20 million, 25 million, but you're showing him cars of 12 because that's what he told you to show him. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. And literally in the end, when you find a car that is like 1918 that is really good, they just pay. And you say, why didn't you just tell me you had a budget that exceeded 12 million? Which take it. For the extras, I just can't tell you. I would just say poor engineering. Because when cars, if all the cars in that type overheat or literally have the same problem, then it means that car has poor engineering in that area. Which take it. Or maybe they just over stress the engines and then the engines give way. That's also true. That's also possible. The budget here 60 million for Wish, as you say, and now you're changing your word, says Wish below. Why would you buy a Wish at below 10 million? Where would you even find it? If you find a Wish that is good at below 10 million in Pitango 11, I'm telling you, if you find a Wish that is below 10 million or that is 10 million and it's good, you call me, I give you 10. Or no, call me, I give you 11. Because I know that there is no Wish that is 10 million and in good condition. Telling you, literally, even the one in bad condition might not be there. I don't know if I make sense. Katifena tubadde mulenifu. Ubono wachi no chi container yatukozesezza ensobi. Wamma wachi container yavuze bubi. Ayimiridde muleni bbiri. He took up two lanes. Can you imagine? That's why we are having trouble. Again, it is more okay. People side, you look at it. Guy is an idiot. I love people like that. I love people like that. kati mbala bwentuka ku state oil mbwangu it's always I see Ipsum mostly burning. What's the main cause? Most people that buy Ipsums don't really have money to fix those cars, so they fix with cheap, very cheap, unskilled wiring guys. And when you get a wiring guy that is bad, they can burn your car. Tuli mu bridge. The boy is a bridge. Is it possible to get transfer forms from the seller when the buyer has no TIN number? No. You need to have a TIN number or find someone that has their TIN number. Otherwise, you can't transfer a car if you, the buyer, you don't have a TIN number. You need a TIN number. You need a TIN number. The other way, returning that tire couldn't wait for money. Ebintu bya Uganda. If you have dealt with Ugandan people, Jeremy, you will know that Monday can be too late. Oguzayo ku Monday ne bagamba wagukyusizza. Kati njagala nguzeyo kati at least my complaint can go into the system today. Ene moroka eno trade eno. Batukutte. Badde sikirabye. How much can I pay to get a TIN? TIN numbers are free at URA. However, if you want to do it quickly, and nze musiru abalaponga bayitawo bitutadde notuta mbadde ndaba abantu bo bayitawo nze nyimiridde gayi muleni yafe babadde banoonyayo kino leni abadde wandegeya gwe odda sa Apollo oli muleni yafe abanyabonye n'abantu bayigira mu bisaawe ojja kuba nnyo eŋŋombe omulabi oyo wadde kabini ali muleni abadde muleni nfu Jeremy naye n'akamono kakanyuma okuvuga osobola okavuga emirundi nga tokoowa katulumbe City Tires tuzeeyo omupiira guno bannange leero ngenda kuwa testimony ya City Tires bwe batwala omupiira gwabwe kuba omupiira gwabwe okubaddeko ekizibu olaba n'emipiira egyange egibadde emikadde gibadde tegifa wish ya milioni 16 ojja gifuna. You can pay someone to get you. You can just go to also no genda ku URA wenyini the URA offices. You walk in, you walk out with your TIN number. Just go with your national ID. And at the URA offices it will be free. Then you don't need to pay anyone. Wish ya 10 million ebanzi wange ina engine issues. Yeah, I think for a new driver should start with Chibina. Okutomerezaamu. A new driver, the new drivers should buy Mazda CX-5 Mujirabye. That's one of the most reliable cars according to Consumer Reports. You remember the live broadcast I did? I think that was December 2022. And Consumer Reviews, they were talking about the most reliable cars. And the Mazda CX-5 was one of them. I was moving and then someone was saying, you know, be container, be trailer, you know, CX-5 na imujiraba kwenyirira. Senyirira ne mama. Bezitandika okubonyabonya, zibonyabonya. Ate Jeremy, if I don't return that tire today, I don't have a spare tire. Because now got spare yange yeri ku moroka. What's the X5 at least asenga twayisiza dda kitrera senga tuli eri wande gear. But this thing is long, eh? This thing has like 4 of my cars, over 3 of my cars. So chiso inakuba steady. Your question, Central Forex, I'm going to look for it. Ngenda jinonya question yo. Katono. Arthur, my uncle has a Subaru Forester 2001 model UBA series. I want to buy it. How much do you think? Subaru Forester over $1 million inga kumina something. Because of the number plate. Because of the number plate. But why number plate is a model is $1 million musanvu munana. Mweziba zirimo US series. $1 million musanvu munana mwenda bwe watyo. Ye kati gwaba anko mu $1 million mwenda oba munana olabe. Naye anazikwata kuba yajja kuba bagimuseera. Ngana ya yagala agiseeremu agiriemu akasente. Central Forex ndoza nkuzeemu. It might be 12 million okitegeera. And that's mostly because of the number plate. It's not because the car is that good, because the number plate is still new. Okitegeera. Ensonga yokka lwaki ogenda muwa ssente ezo. Kachitise. Tuddawa mzee container. Where are you going? So guys, downgrading. Hey, mwali mu downgrading zeko. Have you ever downgraded a house? Have you ever downgraded the phone? I think young people mostly downgrade the phones. Tebatina ku downgrading batayina. Sorry, someone was calling me. Ate bwe basikozesa Wi-Fi bwe bankubira network gets disrupted. Nemu omuntu atamanyi moroka ya manyi mutuleke fa abamanyi moroka za manyi nogi balancing akasozi bwoti negenda gateri jam. It's a very good thing. Era senga sono ndoza senga natuse. Where are you going, Mosaic container? What that one? Yeah. Ulira Corolla banange. Ulira Corolla na ekipapulo kya overspeeding kya $2 million. Kyokka kya ekitusalako naye nga Corolla eno aba Subaru balinzizeewa. Mwalinzizeewa mwe abavuga Subaru mwe baviyani. Mwalinzizeewa. Bano basimanya mvuga Mercedes Benz C200. Ompira guno nze mwenyini njagala nguzeeyo. I look at the manager that gave me that tire. And filing my complaint. About that sort of filing a complaint nga gobo sobola gifilinga. And the seriousness that you would have gwe ngozizayo mupira. Olitaba nayo. Okitegeera. But now Mama Aban is going to call me asking me where are you. The good thing she doesn't use statements like Olimba Kazibo. Otherwise, Nandi badde yikati ndi wande ge yamwe bagayi. Already ndi kusite tires. Njana kubalekera be baba bagala. Kumande bampa omulala. Bange encha sijja mu town and I'm one person that does things immediately. Yemu ku nsonga lwaki nasobola graduating emakerere ebintu nabiyisanga mu bwangu. Tugenda tuka ku deadline nzenga namala dokora waka. Ne bwe bibanga bifufufu naye mba nabikola. Ate remember some lecturers at Makerere, as long as you do work they don't care whether it's wrong. just obey. Neze byange byabanga bituufu akunkayisizaawo buyisa. Some lecturers just want a person that kisses their ass. I want to work on Tuesday no jimuwa ku Monday. I want to work on Wednesday ku Tuesday no jimuwa. Some lecturers just want that. Kati temulaba sete oile eri wali. Mpozi singa bagadde kunkolako mikolo. Kasubaru ako kalungi ka impress. I have a friend that has it, but that Subaru is not comfortable though. Actually, I have two friends that have that. I have one that has a 2010 and then the other has a 2008, 2009. Na hizo not really comfortable. Simanyi lwaki oba omuruka babukolera ki. I'm at Sita Tires, my guy. Ate tebannagalawo. And I think a border guy, teyali yangu, I would have even wanted to go with him. I delegate, but sometimes delegation doesn't really work out. It doesn't work out. Let me first talk to this guy. No guy yabadde nga batekako emipiira gyange. Papa gye bali. Kale omupiira gwafudde yesterday. Guli mu bbuutu. I want to return. Wane mabega kubanga nagenze ogukebera ne bagupikamwe ne balaga nga gwayulise buyulise samwe. Uganda Land Cruiser. Guli mu bbuutu go ne bwe mba siyingira. Agupikemu alabe damage weeri. None yankozeeko. Si yo. Are you the one that worked on me, gave in my order? One of the tires died last night. So what happened is I was getting home and the tire just ran out of pressure. It just ran out of omwana agukebedde nga gulinga oguliko akasale. Okay. Chiwanuka doctor, how are you? Talk about it. I had a friend who was crying that she wasn't on grad list. 1 week later, I hear she was added. She went and saw a munene. Mweba guy. If you said you just know the right people. Just know the right people. Nze nakolanga waka. Natugamba tumoyo lwa kubiri muwayo mandi. Natugamba tumoyo lwa kusatu muwayo lwa kubiri. The tire died. I don't know. You know, it's very easy to understand. We just go musango. Wajagamba empiso yago simanya musumali gwago fumise simanya biki. Kati atenze ntandika okufumba omupiira bwe naguze eggulo. Kiba tekigatta. Ate gubadde guyisa. When a nail pierces the tire, the nail actually either stays there or it leaves a hole. This tire has no hole. It's like kasale wekati. Kitegeera. I was planning to give him 9 million. He bought million mwendo muwadde na nnyo. You give him. Naye Subaru nga nazo ziruzinga gondi maawe. What is the price range of a Toyota 2008 model 1.8 liter? 2008 mala mu bond, I think it's about 38, I think. Naye nebweru jibale like bana kamba sibule mala okulaba ebintu omubukanda bwo mupiga gwa twala maani bana njabala bencha saa 10